signal is for a buy. Does that make sense? And look at this at 90%. Not only that, guys, if you know your candlestick patterns, morning star, this is a morning doji star, which is a buy signal. So the first one is called Wicks percentages. I don't use indicators like these RSI and Bollinger Bands. Why? Because they're lagging. I like to use indicators that don't lag, right? So okay, let's go on a smaller time frame. Actually, first of all, how I would use this, okay, and what this indicator is. Basically, this indicator, it marks the percentages of the wicks, because you got to pay attention to wicks, guys. Wicks, in other words, in simple terms, in my eyes, they mean rejection. The longer the wick, the bigger the rejection, the stronger the rejection. Look at this wick here. Sorry, look at this wick here. Rejection, huge rejection. Look at this wick here. Rejection, 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 all in the same area. So what does this mean? This is a rejection area, and what happens? First, a huge rejection created here. Price came up, came back down, and then price shoots it. So if we was to even take a buy of this when the first rejection was created, how much would you have got on a, let's just say, $100,000 profit account? 4%, that's 4 grand. But why? The first clue was the first big rejection wick, right? Okay, so where you got this, look at these multiple wick rejections here. So basically the 57% of this whole wick rejection means that it's 57% compared to the opposite side of the price where the candle closed. So this would be the remainder 43%. So let me give you another example. Look at this wick here. This is 19% of this whole candle. So is it really the best rejection candle? Not really, no. So let's now forget about looking at the wicks rather than working out. Let's just look at the numbers. So straight away this number comes here, 79. So far it's the biggest one, if I'm not wrong, 79. So this wick rejection is big, it's strong, right? So what we can do is draw a key level. If we did that, and then look, price, if you're doing break or retest, price comes down, breaks through this. You set your stop loss here, it'll have to be quite a big one, but remember, you don't just look at these in any area, you have to draw your key levels first. So let's do that. Let's start from the beginning. Let's draw the key levels first. Now, like what just comes to the mind straight away, let's just draw it like this. Okay, start one. And I'm just drawing these straight off the bat, guys, so there's no right or wrong, just doing it as quickly as possible, what the eyes can see straight away. I think it'd probably be easy if we do the, let's see, the 4-hour time frame. Just align these. Look, rejection here, multiple rejections, rejection here, rejections here, rejections in this area, rejection here. So this is a, you know, good area. Again, rejection, rejection. You know, you get spikes like these. This could have been just maybe due to news or anything, like one-off. Maybe we don't even know what session this is. It could be the Asian session. So don't worry about when it happens, like, you know, or a bit of noise, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now let's go to the drop to a smaller time frame. So if, okay, let's just use this area for an example, right? Let me draw this, and I'm going to keep this video short and simple, not drag it on too long. Let's see, okay, this area, right? Let me change the color of this box so you guys can see it better. Should we go with green? No, not green. Actually, I'm gonna make it a bit black. Okay, let's do black. Okay, look at this, 0 wick rejection here at the bottom from this side, right? So this is a signal, like, look, buyers push the price up, but it's still closed bullish, but it's not a strong bull candle, right? Bullish candle. 55% of this side was 50% wick rejection. That's why when price went up to this key area, look at this huge bearish candle, pushed it back down. 9% at the top, 17% at the bottom. Okay, so if I was to drop to a smaller time frame, look at this, guys. Now it's starting to get a bit more interesting. But I want to see what this. Okay, as soon as price comes in this key area, remember we marked it from the past, so we know this is a key area. Almost half the body is a wick rejection, so that's a strong wick rejection, signal. You can take a buy from here. Price goes up, whatever you record. So this is how I use wick. I don't always use this one. I use the other indicators sometimes, not all the time, because eventually you use it enough and your eye just can pick it up. So this is one. Remember, why you like to use these indicators, they're not lagging indicators, like RSI, Bollinger Bands. You got all these other indicators, and I'll even show you. I've used all indicators under the sun. Look how many I've favorited. Look at all these. Look, it goes on and on. I've used all these. All rubbish in my eyes. Okay, so if I turn this one off, I hope you get the idea. It marks the percentage of the strength of the wicks. Again, this one does this. It's the same thing, but it's not that clear. But just delete that one. Okay, I like this one better. Now that was the percentage and the strength of the wick. This, guys, as it says, is the strength of the candle. Now, again, it's not a lagging indicator, because once the candlestick is formed, then obviously it gives you the percentage straight away, right? It's not like after a short while the price already moved and it's too late to get in. No. Okay, now look at this. The strength of this bullish candle is 89, almost 90%, right? So this is a good entry area. And look, 89% push, and look how much it moves up. Because why? There was a strong candle that formed at a key area. Rejection wick and a strong candle. No wick at the bottom. So obviously, no wick at the top. Only a little one, which means the buyers are in control, total control. If you look at, the next candle, look at the bullish candle here, 39%. It's a weak, buying candle. But does it matter? No. Why? Because if you look at the candle, it's in no man's land. It's not appeared in this key area. It's not appeared in this key area that I've drawn. It's in the middle of nowhere. So it has no value. If you look at even this one here, 27%, it has no value. Price keeps going. 93%, 88%. Price breaks through. There's a fake out, comes back in. But if you record that move, now look at this one here, guys. Look at this. Look where it's appeared. 96% strong selling candle. The next one, 87%. And look, in my personal experience, when price touches one zone, 80% of the time, depending what currency pair you're trading or trading instrument, price will go towards the next zone. That's how you know your TP levels. That's how you mark them out. And obviously when you look here, that's exactly what happens. So now obviously when the price comes down here, what's the next candle we get? If you break this in, let's break this on down even more to a smaller time frame. Now look, guys, this is a 78%, but it's a bearish candle. It closed black, so it's a bearish candle, but it's a doji. So meaning that a bit of a battle going on here, between buyers and sellers. 78%, it closed bearish, but the signal is for a buy. Does that make sense? And look at this at 90%. Not only that, guys, your candlestick patterns. Morning star. This is a morning doji star, which is a buy signal. You wait for the price to come back here, and then boom, you take the trade. And like I mentioned in my previous videos, The next candle will do a little bit of a retracement, and you get and this is where you take your entry from. Then boom, the price will go, you know. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't mean the strategy did not work. It just means that today was not the day. You come back tomorrow. Simple as. Like, I'll give you an example, guys. Now look at this, guys. 1% drawdown. I was in a little drawdown, about 9,700. It's only small 10k account. Why do I do this? Why? I have a $200,000 profit account which I'm trading personally. I don't want to record that. But why do this is for people who, one, they say that their budget's not big enough. Second, you know, oh yeah, we want the big accounts. No, you can use, so it psychologically is a test for the mind. I've got a small account. Second, I can make all my mistakes here. I can use why I don't want to go on the demo account is because there's no emotions. I want to make all the mistakes here, learn here, you know, take all the trades here, fine tune my strategy here with the emotions involved. Then obviously I traded the 200k account once a week, but then obviously that whole, it gets covers the whole week, well, the month, so it makes up for it. But I'm making, so okay, this was I was trying something different, so we went in a little drawdown, and then, you know, yesterday I just brought it back up to 9.9. I'm not worried though, because my strategy is like a 1 to 9, 1 to 10. So happy days, I can just all I need is 6%. You know, I'm covering this, making videos on this, so I'm not worried about that. But okay, but coming back to the point. So you gotta be patient as well. If you lose the trade, it doesn't matter. You come back the next day, right? You gotta look at your candlestick patterns as well. You gotta learn about candlesticks, or it just, you know, the whole thing won't work. So these two indicators are the ones I use. I use the other one, in case anyone's wondering what this other one is hiding. It's the sessions. This is the one I normally use. Blue London session, red Asian session, yellow New York session. That's it. That's all I use. You know, and this I don't like using lagging indicators. This Wicks one, I don't really use it. My eyes just pick it up now from spending all that chart time on countless hours every single day. This one sometimes I'll use, but not all the time. But mostly I just, you know, studying by learning candlestick patterns. Like the eyes can just, again, like I mentioned, you know, morning star. You've got hammer candle here, long wick, one of the bull candle here, this blue one. Rejection, could sit, and you know, you got to look at this one as well. Let's just go through all of it. How many I can spot? You got tweezer pattern formed. You got multiple rejection wicks here. You know, you got doji patterns. You got like engulfing candle as well. You got a candlestick pattern within a candlestick pattern. You know, so this is a morning star, but at the same time you got a huge bullish, you know, engulfing candle. So I mean, it goes on. You got, look at this continuation patterns going on. You know, and then okay, price comes up, down, up here. Then look at this, guys, evening star, but at the same time it's a engulfing evening star, right? Normally people provide this information in courses. I'm giving it out for free, you know. Just I hope you find this information helpful, you know. And yeah, I'm out. Subscribe if you haven't.